Start it to the east, start it to the west. Back in my day, we didn't have computers.
Everything around here is fucking magnets.
Just make sure you get rid of the drippings.
Get all the way out?
Yeah, get it out.
He's all about the dry jacket.
No wonder your balls is hurting.
Keep going. Keep going.
Just a swinging.
No, we could have done this way shadier. Yep.
All right, here it is. It's my 72 and a half Datsun 620. Had this for a few years. I've done obviously the dually setup on it, front discs, rear discs, and then I have a 5-speed swap in. Today we're gonna see if we can get it running. The carburetor's having issues. I put a different carburetor in it, and nice little web we got right there. And it wasn't running very good still, so we're gonna try to get the rebuilt Weber on it. See if we can't get it running. It's been a few years. I think 21. Damn, license plate all bent up. Let's see if we can get going. The dually setup is going away. I'll explain why once we get it running and get these new supercharger exterior wheels on it. I got some, where's size at? 215, 45, 17s on here. So let's see how well they fit. So that's what we're working with. Got to put the carburetor on. Got a little dirt dog action going on. And hopefully it should start now. As long as that battery ain't dead. It's been sitting here for God knows how long. The gas in it's like 3-4 years old. So we put an extra 5 gallons in it. And some heat. And it still wouldn't start on that. We pulled the carburetor off, and still with the new carburetor it wouldn't run, but that was a cheap Amazon carburetor, a copycat Weber. So my brother rebuilt the old Weber, so hopefully we can get it running off that. And I brought starting fluid. These are known for untightening and causing vacuum leaks. Two of them weren't very tight, so that's cool. Right at 12, so might start. I looked it up. Looks like it's been sitting right here in this very spot since November of 2022, and it's September 1st, 2023 today. But before that, it only drove like a mile in like 4 years. You know where them nuts are?
Did we ever find the extra? Oh, we did. The extra little spring clip.
Yeah, it's in there. The extra one is.
Do the easy ones first, I see.
Yeah. For being the easy ones, they still aren't very easy to get a wrench in here.
Now those back ones show her why you're good at that one thing.
Oh. I don't know what's worse, working on lifted shit or lowered shit. Either way, your back's gonna be hurting, I guess.
I think it's best to stay away from working on shit.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So we were just born into it.
Oh, Oh.
You do it.
You get it on?
Yeah, she's like,
How do you know how to do that?
8 hours later.
Yeah, no shit.
3 hours later.
Oh, back of my knees start hurting.
Hear me out. Body swap it on an Xterra.
Probably a hard body frame be the easiest. Or a first gen single cab Frontier.
But we don't do it because it's easy.
Oh, how much you take it? Go with that.
That back one.
Yeah.
3 hours later.
You get it tight? Mm-hmm. All right.
Holding your plug wires.
Yeah, make sure the fuel line's holding all the spark.
Do your throttle cable. Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Those are the easy ones.
Okay.
That was a practice run. You did a good job. I'll let you do it again. Now that we know it's seated good, now we'll go ahead and put that bracket on there.
Here's why he's having so much trouble. That nut's buried right there, and that nut is buried way down there, so it's pretty hard to get anything on it. Then of course we got that amazing job right there. It's definitely gonna hold. And then we put these on and forgot to put the bracket on, so we had to redo it. So let's see if it can fire.
Hold it open. Hold up. Try it now. Do it again. Picking up fuel now, I think. Or I just long sprayed it.
Still had fuel in the filter when I pulled up. It's filled it up now. It was very low, so it's pulling fuel. It's the same shit as the original, that original carburetor before the rebuild. It's doing the same thing the aftermarket carb did. It'll pull fuel but won't run on it.
Maybe. It smells bad.
Does it?
Yeah.
Well, it should be half and half with some heat in it at this point, so I'm not sure how much more fuel we could put in there to drown that out. You gonna put a clickety-clack on it, get all the fuel out of it?
All right, cut it off.
It looked like enough pressure to me. Yeah. It looks like some shitty fuel too.
Yeah, look at that gas, boy.
I mean, that's fucking...
Smell like it. It doesn't smell like gas.
No, that don't smell like nothing, dude. That's junk. Alright, so we need some gas. Hello, clickety-clack. We got the electric fuel pump hooked up. Gonna try to drain all this. It does have a drain plug at the bottom of the gas tank, but I don't trust it. And fuck getting underneath that.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah, dude, that's... I don't know what's in it, because there ain't a hard fuel line on this truck. It's all rubber.
Yeah, we've been trying to start this on water is basically what it is.
Some rusty water. Just y'all wait to see how you had to put gas in this thing because the dually fenders are on. It's ridiculous. Yeah.
Hello.
It is way back there. Let me see if I can. I don't know if you can see it, but it's way back there. And it's annoying because it doesn't actually do anything. Or this doesn't do anything. Yeah. Just pumping it now. There's the gas cap. You gotta kind of finger it. Oh yeah, stick this shit right there. Ain't that bad, but...
Are we good to go?
Oh shit.
Rev it up. Also need to change the idle and the air filter. Yeah, idle needs to come up a little bit.
What's that RPM?
Huh?
What does that say now?
We don't got no tachometer. No. You know what the tachometers for these cost?
No.
About $800.
I got it. I already got the slug and everything. Broken out of the garage, fire and rescue, don't call us for shit.
Okay, I was like, I'm the on-site mechanic, but don't call me. I'm not gonna be on site.
I'm off-site.
I'm off-site, on-site mechanic. Damn thing else. You can rebuild
As long as it's not flammable, it should still be there. No guarantee. Max is gonna be the fire chief.
Yeah. Here's the dually wheels off of a 2000 something Ford van. I have a set of adapters and spacers on here, so whenever you drive down the road, it vibrates like crazy. I've gotten these are brand new wheels, so I know they're not bent, and I've had them bounced 3 separate times, and the vibration is just too much to drive, so that's why it's sit for so long. So I've put this on pause, doing the dually setup, just because it's not drivable and I might as well drive it and enjoy it than just look at it. I mean, it looks cool, but if you can't drive it, what's the point of it? So, and I've gotten them Xterra supercharger wheels out of the junkyard one by one until I found a good set. And China started to sell on Amazon the center caps for the supercharger wheels, which are hard to find. These are $38 for 4 of them. So they advertise them for the 16-inch, but I don't think this color ever came on the 16-inch wheels. This is the supercharger Xterra color of the wheels. I'm gonna get this wheel off, get the new one on. None of these adapters and spacers are hub centric. They're all lug centric. So I think that's the main reason why this setup doesn't work. It's not perfectly on there straight. I quoted getting some custom ones made. They're $1,000 a piece, and I'm not dropping $4,000 on some wheel spacers / adapters. I don't know what I'll do with these wheels and tires just yet, but for now, quit. Get on. Get on.
Cross thread.
Yeah. Cool, broke it off. Hell yeah.
That's fine. We can put a new stud in there.
I took a quick.
Hey, go put it in.
Nothing's very easy around here, as you can tell. Forgot these round head. I'm glad I brought them. But as you can see, we got the adapter kit on top of a spacer. So that's 6 lug spacer. I think that's 4 inch, and then this is another 4 inches for the adapter to get it to 8 lug. So.
Do it on the record.
Oh my God.
I'm watching his own video. Look, Dad, I'm watching his own video. Jacob live. I just looked right beside me and had my own view.
Yeah, 3/8 socket, because it's so skinny, is the only thing that'll fit in there. And then you gotta have the 1/2 inch adapter. So it's a big deal to take this on and off as necessary. So as you can imagine, it's not ideal to do this anyway. So definitely glad I'm getting rid of this, I'll tell you that right now. Currently waiting on an adapter, but until then I'll go ahead and see how many I can knock loose. These ain't very tight. Which is not a good thing by any means. Nope, that one was. If you want to add to the sketchiness, check this out. Barely any thread on them lug nuts. I mean, this was my first build per se, but dang, that's just sketchy.
Figure something out.
Yeah.
Because it's good, because I found the shit to adapt 3/4 to half, 3/8 to half up, but no down.
Okay, cool.
3/8 to 1/4 inch. I even had a 1/2 to 1/4 inch, and no 1/2 to 3/8.
Look at this dude.
Yep, it's all there.
She likes to eat
Yeah, it
crap.
is.
Just let her eat crap.
Alright, so it looks like I only got enough lug nuts for 3 wheels. Alright, let's go do the other side.
Outside.
Here's the rear discs. It's a solid disc on this, and you got to mount the caliper right here because I have it so lowered. I have 4-inch blocks with some lease out of a 720 4x4, and those give you about, I believe, 1.5 inches extra of drop. So e-brake doesn't currently work because this brake kit set sold by Bibani, I believe how you pronounce it. He doesn't have a bracket because here's the stock bracket, but you gotta have a different bracket, I believe, off of an Isuzu truck, if I'm not mistaken. I ended up finding the set finally after a couple years, so I might try to get that together one day, but as of right now, we got the dually fenders off. I'll have to come through and weld all these holes up, and I got some paint that matches pretty well. So, but yeah, as you can tell, we got 3 different little spacer adapter things going on, and that means that this has lug nuts, that has lug nuts, and the actual vehicle has lug nuts. 3 sets of lug nuts per wheel. So you can imagine this is, I mean, it is pretty sketch. So that's another reason I don't think this is working very well, and it's just not safe. So this wheel was making contact right here, which we've already shaved down a little bit, and it was hitting the inside of the bed. You can see the witness marks right here. So I bought some 1/2-inch spacers, but that made the studs too short. So I had to get 60mm studs, which were only available in M12 by 1.5 instead of M12 by 1.25. So I ordered these and new lug studs or lug nuts for these 1.5 lug studs. So we're gonna get those installed, and then hopefully this should clear. Otherwise, I've just wasted a bunch of money on brand new tires for these wheels. So we'll see. She's gonna be tucked. Yeah.
See if that's hitting that U-bolt where it's hanging down, or if it's just hitting that spring punch or that spring.
Still hit right there. If I can get it to focus. Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? No motherfucking way.
Still?
There's no way, dude. I'm drowned out.
Go ahead. Here's the situation like on the other side. All these stripped out, so I have to use a grinding wheel and grind every single one off just to get these damn adapters off. made it. We made it. No issues besides having to stop one time, wipe the windshield off, because these wipers are garbage. Still have some rubbing on the wheels, but I think it's still rubbing where it meets the spring perch. But pretty interesting having to stop and having no e-brake. So gotta keep that wheel chock on you wherever the hell I threw it way down there. So, but she didn't overheat or nothing, so that's good. Time for more stuff. She rides like a wagon, as you could assume. I could put that on, but all right, guys. I'll catch you next time. We got some action going on underneath one of the dually fenders. Let's see how well they like carburetor cleaner. Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah. Yeah. I'll take it down like that very well. She may need some license plate floors. We about to die? Sound like we're about to die. But yeah, so maybe one day we'll tackle that.